Okay, now let's write a program to interchange the values of two variables without using a third variable. Okay, first of all, let's create a new. There seems to be a lot of uh, windows open. Let's close all and let's create a new one. Okay, so now uh, let me show you something which normally should become a habit, is putting comments. In many of my programs I have not included it, but since it's a good practice, let's add it to interchange the values of two variables without using a third variable. Okay, so whenever you want to show that uh, that whatever you are typing should be ignored by the compiler, we mark it as a comment. Okay, so now let's start hash include iostream.h hash include conio.h. Okay, void main opening braces close braces. Okay, so we need to have two variables which will be entered, and we need a third variable. Oh, sorry, we don't need a third variable now. We are not supposed to use a third variable, so we require only two variables. Okay, so int first and second. Okay, again cout, enter two numbers. Okay, semicolon, many times we tend to forget that. Cin, okay, first and second. Okay, now how do we see now how to actually uh, uh, solve a problem, the logic part of it. That is where a person's intellect comes into picture. One needs to really think about it, because if you have never done this, many of these things would be uh, new to you, and you might have to spend a lot of time in thinking over it. Ideally, you should not Google it. You should try to figure out on your own. That's how you train your brain to think along various lines. Okay, so now if I uh, add first and second, what do I get? I get a number which has both. So let's say I store it in first. Right now, can I get first original value of first back? Yes, I can, by minusing first and second. First minus second will give you the original value of first. Okay, similarly, how do I get second? Second I can get by first, which contains the total now, and minusing uh, second, and first now I can get back by first minus second. First minus second. Okay, let's see how it looks like. Okay, now we need to display it. So cout uh, again we will uh, interchange, okay. After interchange, first is equal to what? First, and second, uh, again try to be consistent, second. Okay, now before interchange, so see out, before interchange, first is equal to first, and second is equal to second. Okay, now as I mentioned beforehand, let's make it consistent. This should not be displayed on the same line. This should go to next line. Let's say this should also go to the next line. And now let's okay, before I run it, I also have to clear the screen. Say CLR SCR, clear screen, and after the entire thing is over, I need to put a get ch. Okay, now let's run this program. Okay, 23 48, so 23 48 48 23. Now what has happened here? What has happened is I added up these two numbers 23 and 48 and stored it in first. No, this is the total, so if I subtract first I'll get second. Sorry, if I subtract first I'll get first, and if I subtract second I'll get the second, so I can get back the original values. And then basically make sure that I do it in the proper sequence so that I get back, I swap the values. Okay, then save, normal practice. Let's store it in a different location. Let's go back. Let's okay, this is a very let's store it in source, and let's name it as interchange without, okay, interchange interchange value, or better still swap value, and okay, and file quit.